Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome into today's Lockout match. I am joined by Wand,
Hello, I'm Wand.
and this will be a match between Rocket Ink and 67 horse-sized bees.
I'm really excited for this match. This is the first match of round two of the tournament, which is exciting for one, but also this is really close, right? Both teams, I feel like, have a pretty equal chance of winning this, and I'm really excited.
Oh, absolutely. Uh, it's worth pointing out that 67 horse-sized bees were able to take down Team Left Side Dive in the previous round.
That's Kara. No, wait, what am I saying? Qu yes, it's Quato, right? Quato Nebula?
Quado and Nebula.
Yes,
Yes.
that is uh, one of the absolute scariest teams in the tournament. I'm
Absolutely.
so like, yeah, there were definitely things that went in their favor, but it wasn't a particularly favorable board for them. Um, so Scotty is a 112 runner. He has loads of experience running that 112 early game, which basically just dive route, right? You do Bretta and then you do dive route. Um, I'm looking at the board. There is like half a dive goal, right? Spell Twister Shaman Stone, nearly a dive goal.
Yeah.
Um, Dung Defender dive goal question mark.
Um, you could make an argument for it, definitely, but it's very, and it
Well, we're off.
looks like we're getting started. And I am not going to forget to start the timer.
Yippee. But yeah, I am interested. Will Scotty go dive route when there's basically zero dive goals?
Seems
Like, I mean,
unlikely, but you never know.
yeah, this is just standard King's Pass. I really doubt anyone's gonna get Fury. Eyebolter is banned.
Okay. Let's take a look at Dreamnail here. So immediately I'm
Uh,
seeing Failed Champion, Lurian.
Not much else.
There,
Perry Rabbit
yeah, Perry
going
Revic.
Lone Wind Green Salt.
Oh, yes. So it does seem to
Six
be
now,
centered
finally.
around column four in a way.
Yeah.
But
Like you
Dreamnail,
do.
sorry, go ahead.
I guess failed champ is like there's no other Dream Warriors, right? You do failed champ. You, okay, both runners getting this Geo Rock, looking like either Alyssa route or dive route, no any percentages. But yeah, Perry Revic requires 200 essence to unlock the Spirit's Glade. 300 comes from failed champ, right? But that is a pretty terrible goal. I wonder if we'll see runners doing that without like killing Zero and Gorb or something like that,
Um,
rather than actually using the Dream Warriors on the board, or are they just going to completely leave that?
yeah. Lifeblood Jonies is on the board, so there is reason to go to Cliffs.
Yeah,
Uh,
Glowing Wound Grimshot too.
yeah, so there is some Cliff synergy, especially on column five here.
Scotty with the sad 49 out of 50 Geo for Crossroads Stag. I think, yeah, Alyssa route is pretty forced on this board, or lever route rather, since we have Mantis Lords. Um, I don't see a reason to get Green Path Stag, so what's it called? Strogrid's Geo is pretty not helpful.
Yep.
But yeah,
There
still really close.
there is also just a lot of Deep Nest on this board with Mask Maker, Zodin Deep Nest, Hive Knight.
It's a good point, yeah.
Collector is good with Queen Station. Uh,
Key to
Tram
Fortune,
Pass, Love
Love Key
Key.
Collector on the same column.
Like BLTR really wants you to have Queen Station here.
Yeah. I mean, there's like no early game rules, right? Like going any
Yeah.
percent route doesn't really do anything.
And we
Harder
will now see if teams will choose to
time.
skip False Knight or not. Looks like 67 horse-sized
Yes,
bees
for
is
both teams.
skipping, and Rocket Pink as well.
Okay, so no dive route. Probably expectable. I wonder if anyone's gonna go Spelltwist or Shaman Stone after them.
It's very
I,
possible. Uh, you would be sacrificing other early goals, but it does synergize pretty well with have 4 Rancid Eggs, since you can just pick up the Lemeg on your way there.
oh, that's true, yeah. But at the same time, like if one team does Spelltwist or Shaman Stone and the other team rushes 4 eggs, then
You,
suddenly
you kind of just switch the
you
two.
just lose the goal.
Yeah, it's even.
But yeah, if you get 4 rancid eggs and then you can go deep nest, you can go dream nail, suddenly Nos gives you pale or failed champ gives you pale or that's kind of scary for column 3.
Yeah. You can also pick up Tram Pass and take the tram over to base and get that one.
And end on failed champ, I just did a lockout where I had a failed champ race right at the end. It was pretty miserable.
Both teams picking up Spell Twister here.
Generally doesn't lose much time and is just quality of life. Pretty identical early games, 60 geo to 61 geo.
Shroom does appear to be a little bit behind, but that could also be due to stream delay.
Yeah, no, I noticed they left, like they started moving maybe 3 seconds after 67 horse size Vs. But they are slightly behind even considering that.
Yeah.
Balder Spitz could make up everything. Whoa, perfect RNG from Scotty Smollett.
So, Wand, are there any lines you are looking at on this board that you would be scared of?
I think early game, not really, right? There's 4 rancid eggs in Bardoon, and they are nowhere near each other on the board.
Yeah.
Fell Twister, Shaman Stone. I guess row 1 is kind of scary. You can force your opponent to do failed jump, which is kind of nice considering the low dream nail goals. But besides that, not really. However, there's a lot of synergy in goals, right? You have loads of deep nest on column 3, you have loads of dream nail on column 4, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, the two lines that I'm looking at currently is column 3 and row 4. Row 4, you have
Yeah,
synergy with 2 Palor and Nail 2. Um,
yeah. Dream nail.
like, it's kind of out of the way to get Lurian, but if you're able to force your opponent into that, it's very good.
Exactly, or like worst case scenario, your opponent gets it right after you watch your knights, and suddenly they're hard saved there, and you have watch knights too. Still,
Yeah.
like a best case scenario for a snipe, really, of a goal that long.
I think column 3, though, is
Yeah.
the most scary.
Okay, we're seeing Scotty Schmalu killing VFK. I don't think there's any Zocals, so
Rescue
just
Zo.
you know.
center
Oh,
square,
okay, so
actually.
we're gonna see both people do that, I guess. No
Skipping
grub. Is there any grubs on the
Moss
board?
Knights.
No, that's so sad.
I do not believe there's any grubs.
Okay, yeah. I feel like skipping Moss Knights is really rare to see in bingo, but it's also not a bad decision, I feel like. No journal, no reason to get Greenpath Stag.
Um,
You might see Rocket Pingu getting Joni's or Lifeblood Heart at the same time as Shaman with their extra Geo. I don't know how that would look in terms of how much extra Geo you would need. Probably quite a bit. Nice zero cycle Wanderers or Full Leader Journal from Rocket Pingu. But they are noticeably behind after Moss Knights and the journal, so I guess Mantis Lords into Deep Nest is something to think about. Synergy with Super Secret Seal, that kind of thing. I don't know how much time it actually saves or loses compared to just going in through the Crumbling Pit. That's one of the things
um,
I'm
if you're
curious
if
about.
you're doing Mantis Lords,
No
did
Legator Wrench from
67 horse
Ability.
size bees just walk in and out of that room?
Yeah, I'm guessing it was we're going Alyssa route. Oh, actually, Mantis Lords, we're going Lever route.
If they are picking up Queen Station, that means they won't be able to afford Shaman.
That's true. Who needs Shaman?
True.
Could see some extra Mantises.
Or they could always do early Mantis Swords for the Geo.
True. On this board, we see early Mantis Lords into Zotan Deep Nest again, except it's scary. Like, same row.
And if you know
Into
Darkness, you just
Maskmaker,
go
force your opponent
Maskmaker.
to
Yeah.
Young Defender. I don't know if Scotty knows Dark Nest as a 112 runner. I would be surprised, I think. Missing Mantis Pogo, a bit annoying to
This.
back it up, but getting the backup, which is nice.
I didn't see. Did Rocket Bean bench at Lake Eater?
I didn't see that either. I don't think so. And I wouldn't expect that. Or I wouldn't expect them to bench, seeing with Mantis Lords. Okay, no Mantis Lords from yellow. Just going. I guess no Shaman Stone?
I guess
Unless we're
so.
gonna do lever route into Shuggers.
A very solid
Right.
Mantis photo from Trim there.
Hope Scotty with the 112 muscle memory. Orc Seal is kind of
Out
scary on
the
2 HP.
claw.
Interesting.
Okay. Scotty seems slightly confused here.
Oh, we're buying the map. Interacting.
The-
Oh. Are we going to Deep Nest? Nope. Queen Station and then Deep Nest, maybe?
I'm confused, but
Yeah, I
I
think
I
Scotty is as well.
trust I trust them to know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Chum's going to pick up Bullock here.
Nice.
Glad to see they're not forgetting it.
Yeah, it's really tragic when you. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't realize
Yep.
before, or if you do realize before Lem, because you can just warp out of G-Husk, but it loses you to all the early game goals unless your opponent goes Alyssa route or lever route here.
Which we are seeing.
Exactly. Oh, nope, Scotty, you don't have to
We
leave the room. Oh,
we're going somewhere. Is this an early
deep
deep
nest.
nest? Oh yeah, this is definitely an early deep nest.
Rescue Zoe, I guess. Center square. This is really interesting. You don't see this very often. I guess this explains the confusion earlier. We're going
Yeah,
queen, or we're going deep nest. I'm right next to deep nest. I should just go there now. No, I'll get queen station first. Pretty standard early game from Rocket Bingo, though.
I'll be interested to see if 67 horse-sized bees decides to take the tram out or just warp.
Oh, that's a good point. Tram pass into city would be really spicy.
Yeah, especially since tram pass is on the board. You can take tram
Exactly.
pass to Dreamland later if you so desire. Granted, you wouldn't be able to get into city because you don't have the lever open at 0, but it is something to think about.
Yeah. I think there's like a reasonable amount of deep nest on this board, but all of it is like concentrated in a couple rows or columns or diagonals.
I
Okay,
mean,
yes. So
with
benching means we're taking the tram out.
yeah, wonder if we'll see Nosk or just tram pass and soap. Now, there is an
Shape.
idol at
Yeah,
soap, so it does give you a lot of geo.
that's true. Or a one maybe? No, that's not a deep nest row. I guess
Honestly, I
this
think
no, they don't even are they're not getting shaman, so they don't need the geo for it. Okay, yes, Trump House. I guess Nozo kind of tells your opponent that you have access to all the early game goals, right?
yeah.
But
Now,
at the same time, it's awkward to get back to.
it
And it's center.
is it is worth noting that with Queen Station, uh, 67 horse-sized bees will have advantage on almost all of BLTR, which would block a majority of the lines for Rocket Bing almost immediately.
That is a good point. Diagonals not just being useful as a line, but also to block other lines.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you skip Alyssa route and then lose all time saved to going Spell Twister Shaman Stone. Okay, looking like we are going to save Zoe from 67 horse size fees. So I guess that tells Rocket Bingo that they can go Spell Twister Shaman Stone,
And
which
still
is a
went
bit
to 4 eggs.
exactly.
The question is, will the timings match up in time for Rocket Bing to not work out before getting
I
closer?
I think it's just going to be enough. I mean, this just could decide the whole match, right?
Very well could. This is very interesting to see for the least. Very good arena from Scotty there.
Yeah.
And there's
Oh,
the
yes,
first goal
mark.
marked. And right
Nice
side
right side wrap.
rafters.
And the Jennifer skip. So, yeah, we're probably going to see Spell Twister Shaman Stone.
It seems likely.
Where are we going?
Tram.
Oh, I didn't see us warp out. Yeah, sure, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, no, okay. 2 HP is a bit scary, especially if you're going into Hell Room and having to deal with this.
Nope, we are working
Nope,
out of
no
that
spell
egg.
twister.
No spell twister.
Will we see the pale art right now? Nope. I would really like to see spell twisted shaman stone there just because of that diagonal.
Um,
They're gonna have a really hard time blocking that.
I mean, they could always take Fog Canyon to
It's true, yeah.
Queen
For the map.
Station, pick up the map, and then go into Deep Nest, get Love Key, and block it that way. Which I honestly don't hate. But
Yeah, that's true.
sometimes you just need to focus
Six.
on goals, and you know that you're not going to be contested on Spell Twister Shaman.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit scary not being on full HP since you didn't bench that. Um, King Station.
There's 3/8 for Rocket Wing.
The last one is usually the semi-dark room with the bench.
Yes. We're going to go get that now.
There's the goal. Like, even forcing your opponent to do Hive Knight if they do get there in time is scary.
Um,
I wonder if Dunn will be able to note the timings and understand that they didn't get Queen Station. Oh, that's super hard if you're not going the same route.
um, the bees did not get the edge tram station.
They didn't, that's true, honestly.
I could very well just go back and take tram to Hive and then walk Hive Night. I
Yeah.
I definitely don't hate just taking the tram to base and going up from there.
Okay, Shopkeeper's Key from Rocket Bingo and skipping CG1. And King Station from, oh no, Photoshop jump.
It'll be interesting to
A lot
see
of Geo.
what Rocket Bing decides to prioritize. And 67 horse size bees actually can't afford Lantern here.
Oh, that's true. Are we gonna see? No, we're going back to Lem, maybe?
Likely G Husk. I didn't see if they did it
Oh,
already.
that's. I don't think so. Since, yeah, no. If. Did they get Wellick? I don't think they got Wellick.
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, they don't have Shaman though. That makes this fight a little bit awkward.
I'm sure Scotty can manage. And there's C Dash for Rocket Bing. It'll be interesting to
What
see
are
what
they
they
doing here?
prioritize now.
I guess we're doing Calling to Lem and.
June now? This looks like June now.
Oh, Dreamnail. Is it faster to go through here rather than from Crossroads or from
Um,
D-Dark?
it's faster from wherever you are between Crossroads and King Station.
Interesting. And what about D-Dark?
D-Dark, I believe, is slower.
But if you have Dive, it's really nice. And
It's nice
like,
getting D-Dark, for sure.
yeah. There's quite a few bosses on this board. Hive Knight, Collector, Mantis Lord, Slurry, and Failed Champ. Nosk.
We are seeing 67 horse size bees go save Sly and pick up Shaman here. They are
The-
very far behind to C Dash, but they have a lot more progress than Rocket Bank.
No shit, Skip. I hope they don't. Muscle memory bench. Yes, Dream Now from Rocket Ping. So this is maybe failed champ prep?
Or
Maybe row 4?
honestly, I'm just worried about that diagonal, frankly.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
Maybe I would have liked to see 67 horse size bees go for Spell Twister after selling. Um, just because you have already heavily committed to being slower. I don't think it's terrible, and it definitely puts a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward to get back to. Maybe we'll see Shade Soul from Rocket Binge and Spell Twister at the same time
It's very possible.
with 67 horse size bees not having the money or the time really.
Uh, you,
Oh,
oh, that's
it's on
interesting.
purpose. Warping out there. It's really interesting.
Is this a
I mean,
mask maker rush?
maybe we're seeing interesting getting the pale or I guess maybe row 4 is being threatened.
I
Your
mean,
opponent has
with how
wings.
far behind 67 horse size bees is, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just not going to get CDS the whole run.
It's possible. I wonder where Rocket Bean is going to get their second payload from. If they choose to do Essence, where that Essence comes from.
Failed champ, maybe? Or Nosk. With Nosk on the board, you really want to do that pale or but it's possible to avoid it if your opponent has already gotten the goal or a
This
lot
looks
of
like Wings maybe lost kin for Essence in the Ord.
interesting. Wings doesn't have much synergy, right? Is there anything that
Uh,
requires wings?
I mean, you can pick up Hidden Station Stag and have an advantage to a Bistreak later, but
That's true. Is it just a Bishrik as Biscuits?
yeah, looks like it. And there's Mask Maker marked for
And we're
67
going
horse size bees.
maybe Love Key now would have been nice.
Can you do that skip without like, C dash or not C dash, Wings or Dash Master?
Oh, no you can't. I've got him there without CS before. It was not smart.
Looks like Weaver song, but Scotty's fallen a bit.
Yeah, no spider elevator. It's a bit sad.
Second try Trans Dash. Very
Nice.
Jimmy there. This definitely looks like a row 4 rush from Rocket Bing.
Yeah. Pray for Scotty.
Oh, and they didn't equip Shaman Stone. That's rough.
Bro. Yeah.
Troom's on one mask and Broken Vessel.
Oh, they benched, right?
No, I do not believe they bench in.
Interesting. But it's just a
There's
row
the
4.
fight complete.
Very nice. I honestly, originally I was thinking, oh, you want to do failed champ for the essence, right?
Yeah.
But I guess doing Lostkin is like it doesn't tell your opponent that you have Dream Nail even.
We're going further into. Nope, we're warping out of deepness.
Yeah, the problem with staying at that bench is you got to get out sometime.
Yeah. Now, will they take
I
tram
guess we're just doing the
to
same tram.
uh,
Or are we doing Hive Night
edge?
now?
Without C dash, that seems miserable, but if anyone can do it, Scotty can do it.
Where do you even use C-Dash in Wingless Hive?
Um, especially
I feel like it's just wall climbs and focus.
in the final room, it's very useful. Uh, but beyond that, I'm not entirely sure.
Loads of Lostkin doubles is nice. We
We're
are going all the
benching.
way and benching, so we're doing Hive Night now, wow.
Seems like it. No, we're not doing Hive Night now. I. That's unfortunate for
Scary.
Chumne. This lost king fight. Oh my gosh.
So close. No!
Oh, that's tragic.
Not all the way back to King Station or wherever they had benched though, which is a bit nice.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess Spell Twister Shaman Stone from yellow now?
I would love to see that. I maybe would have liked to see Deep Nest stack as well.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a nice way out. Maybe they just realized they hadn't gotten both tram stations and wanted to go back.
it's possible.
Wow.
I would love to see them get C dash soon though.
Might be doing that now.
Yeah, benching here. Love to see that.
Yes.
We're going to Crossroads.
Surely this isn't failed jump or dream nail. Shade skip to dream nail without C dash. No, this is definitely C dash.
Maybe I would have liked to see a bench in Crossroads and get the last tram station from after C dash and get Dream Nail from there. Um,
Yeah.
but just getting C dash now seems. C dash is just very good to have.
I feel like after everything's wrapped up, if 67 horse size bees can block row 4, love keep
And there's
probably.
Lost King defeated.
Nice lost fight. I think at this point, without row 4, 67 horse size bees is just quite a ways ahead.
Absolutely. It
With just
almost
loads more gold, deep nest.
it almost seems like a line race between row 4 and row 3.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who wins that, frankly.
Getting wings because it's nice, although not needed. Every time, like both teams had the same RNG with the not crystal crawler, laser bug thing, whatever, shooting the laser, and I was so certain that it was going to be one of those cases where it shoots through the wall that in a way that is definitely not possible. It wasn't for both of them.
Rocket Bing is going straight to cliffs. I would love to see Glowing Wound here from them. Not Glowing Wound. Grimchild first, and then getting Joni's Blessing just to block growth 3.
Yeah, absolutely. What is there to do in Cliffs besides those two goals? I wouldn't
Um,
want to make 2 trips. Map, maybe?
but yeah, I think that's the only other thing. But you would want to save your money for Liquid Heart. Though I guess you're gonna have to sell again for Nail 2, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter that much. Precise fees back in Crossroads, not Crossroads City. It could be for Dung Defender. Seems likely that it's for
Twister
Dung
Solid Stone.
Defender. That too. We're just seeing a
I mean,
full
that, like,
row 4 rush from Rocket Bank.
the diagonal is just so scary.
You really need to get Love Key soon
Yeah,
before Rocket Bank locks that in. They're gonna go for Spell Twister here.
okay.
Rocket Bank really needs to get
Crossroads.
Love Key.
Maybe this is... No, it just
This is
can't be.
for Lifeblood Art.
Nope. Tram? No, what?
Um,
Oh, yeah, no, you don't have access to the other way. That's true. And then we probably will just see 67 horse-sized bees get Hive Knight since they already have Tram Pass.
I imagine probably Love Key.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
after Love Key, sorry.
yeah, I think I might be saying this too soon, but I think whoever gets Love Key has a very good chance of winning this entire game.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Rocket Bing is just not choosing to prioritize it.
It's not that bad of a goal. Are we selling to Lem again? And getting...
There's 2 Palor marked for Rocket Bing. It's 3-3. Not anymore since
Not
67
going Love
horse
Key.
SPs just marked Spell Twister. Neither team is going for Love Key.
Oh, wow. Is this Hive Knight? No.
Probably Bardoon.
That's true, that's a
Or
really
Dash
early
Slash.
amount.
Or both.
Or both. True.
Weird.
Dash Slash.
Rocket Bing is going for Lurian.
Oh,
Getting,
I would have definitely wanted to do that last.
yeah, getting that hard save when you like, really need Love Key is interesting. Okay, I'm probably going
I
to
think
get
this
Nail
is Love
2.
Key. Nope. 67 horse-sized bees doing Grimchild? Nope. Not Grimchild, Glowing Womb.
Tram.
Fram, true. And then Love Key, surely.
You have to do Love Key. You get Love Key after Tram, just win.
Yeah. Is this Dung Defender? No, Nail 2.
Nail 2. Yeah, yeah I. If you need. I.
I think it's just over, basically.
I think it's likely just
Nope, we're getting
over.
Dream now.
I.
It's just been... Surely they get Love Key now. Nope,
you
surely
you
they get Love
just
Key now.
you need Love Key desperately.
I guess Dream Nail was... I really like just never doing Dream
And
Nail in this one.
they're just going okay,
Like looking at the positioning of the goals, failed champ and glowing rumor each on 2 lines. Perirovic is on 2 lines. Lurian is on 3. You can absolutely just skip it.
Oh, we're gonna need to ask both teams why they delayed Love Key so much.
Yeah. It's like the one goal that's on both lines, and
it's
it's like the best goal on
the
both of the lines. We wouldn't do
yeah.
it after Dream Cup, right? Like, we're not gonna do Lurian and get sniped.
It genuinely, whoever gets Love Key just will win.
Maybe both teams are thinking, oh, the other team is doing Love Key now, and not doing it because you don't want to get sniped.
Yeah, but
And then no one does
you
it,
still
and
have to block the line. Like they both have 3 goals in their lines on Love Key,
yeah,
and we are still not doing Love Key. No, we're
nope,
going back.
yeah, surely.
Bench here.
And then,
Nope. We hate Love Key.
nope,
What?
we hate leaving Resting Ground Stag.
We're going to
Nope, we're
Kings.
doing Lurian.
I I would love
And
to
they're gonna get
see
sniped
Rocket
into
Bing
it.
warp out of this and then go get Love Key.
No, that would be fire. They just trade goals. I mean, it would be so much better for Rocket Bingu because they're not hard
Absolutely.
saved. And they get the jail. Honestly, leaving this for later is something. Nope.
And does either team see the diagonal?
That's true. But I mean, even if you don't see the diagonal, it's on your line.
It's
Like the other
there's Lurian marked 67 horse size beast just immediately warps, and
warping out.
now we have to be doing Love Key.
Surely.
Yeah,
Surely.
yeah. We
Not Mantis Lords?
Rocket Bing needed to do this way sooner.
Yeah.
They just
I mean, they. Nope. Oh,
Rocket
yes,
Bing
Lucky. Sorry, I forgot what direction it was in.
Rocket Bing doesn't have Queen Station. They
Yeah. And they're hard saved, and
they needed to do Love Key before Lurian.
first strike UGA. I mean, Scotty needs to, like, die to Petra Arena for them to have a chance.
Maybe like three
There's
times,
no such thing as a
honestly.
comms score.
Um,
Yeah.
their Rocket Bing is just so far behind to this. There's Petra Arena done as Rocket Bing
We getting a
stacks to
map? Nope.
Dirtmouth. There are 2 masks. This is kind of scary.
Yeah, it's really hard to, like, dream nail the enemies in the Love Key room. And I have taken lots of damage. Okay.
I
To
like
the two
getting the soul
Mulesies right here.
here.
Yeah, no, this is nice. Taking it safe because you know you're way ahead. First strike UGA in a nice arena.
There's the acid skip.
Yeah.
Both enemies are dead, and 67 horse size beast wins to Love Key. They just need Hive Knight to win. Oh, this is.
King Station? I guess maybe that's the fastest way. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're warping. Where are we
King
going?
Station.
Um, yeah, I I don't know if they see the diagonal. They're just
I
not
mean,
contesting Hive Knight.
maybe you have to just hope that your opponent dies to Hive Knight 3 times. Actually, they don't even have any other goals to go for.
I mean, even if they do die, you need Hive Knight to win.
Yeah. Carry Revoke. It's a goal, but it's not a super impactful one.
Yeah. Very good parries from Trim there.
Yeah.
We are still there. It's possible they have just given up at this point. They're just getting goals now.
Surely your opponent dies to Hive Knight 5 times, and you get every other goal on the board. I
Um,
mean, yeah, this is looking like Bardoon, maybe the map as well.
don't
The
forget that
slash.
you can't win with majority until you block all lines.
It's true. I mean,
Mm, the only line left for them has Hive Knight, so they do need Hive Knight to win,
yeah.
and they're just not going for it. Bardoon was marked 7-6 right now as 67 horse-sized bees makes their way through Hive.
I'm sad that we saw Bardoon because then the ending score won't be 6-7.
Looks like dash slash now. I I don't hate getting these fairly fast goals, but really you just needed Hive Knight or Love Key
Yeah,
sooner.
maybe they just don't see the diagonal.
I I feel
Diagonal
like that's the
blindness.
only option.
2 HP into Hive Knight is a little bit scary. You do have the bees for Soul at the start that Scotty has a lot of experience nailing out of the way. But
If anyone were to do it, Scotty would be
true,
healing to full.
he is the bee.
Now are we seeing Hive Knight? It looks like they're going to deep nest.
Believe.
But it's just far too late to be doing this now.
Did Scotty bench? I guess it
I
doesn't matter because they're not gonna really die.
yeah.
I like waiting for the bees here.
Playing it safe. You know your opponent doesn't have Tram. They've just been marking goals consistently. Seems like
Maybe if
they're in
they
a
instantly rushed it and had Queen Station and had Shade Soul, they could have gotten it first.
maybe. It seems like they're in a mindset of don't die and win at this point.
Yeah. I mean, the fight is nearly over.
Yeah,
And that's
and there it
game.
is. Well, that was an unfortunate ending, but let's see if
They want to come in here for some interviews.
another team wants some interviews. I cannot ping them.
Oh,
Okay, Kara's got us
okay.
covered.
Yes.
Hello, welcome
Hello.
in.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
GG.
Hello.
Greetings.
GG's.
GG's.
Oh,
Uh,
I guess the question is, why did no one go love key?
yeah.
well, that was I'll start because that's what cost us the match. I really liked the Lurian synergy, so I thought it'd be faster, and I also kind of hoped that they didn't mark anything before they marked Spell Twister for a really long time, so I thought maybe they did have Crystal Heart, but I was hoping they didn't. I thought maybe they took a death in Deepness, in Dark Deepness.
Yeah.
Not
Uh,
a death, but we lost ages.
The
yeah.
Weaver song room was crazy. Pre-Weaver song, I mean. I lost so much time.
It wasn't
Yeah,
that
that
slow.
was nuts. So basically, it's just I was hoping we could snipe Love Key because they might not have Crystal Heart, but
Oh, after
that
nail 2?
was yeah, but that was a bad thing, especially because Lurian takes so long.
Yeah.
But
Like,
mainly it's because I didn't see the line until you marked Love Key.
oh yeah.
yeah.
And then you just said, yeah, they're gonna get Hive Knight.
Yeah, I
Not much you can do at that point.
I thought like contesting it would be kind of futile because I didn't think you were gonna die because you're insane at 112. I should have gone Hive Knight anyway after that, but it probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
I mean,
Well,
Shadow
it
pointed
gives me
out that you need Hive Knight to win the game no matter what.
Yeah.
yeah, that was just a mistake. I also want to quickly say sorry again for typing GG's after Love Key because I forgot that Love Key wasn't the final goal. In my head, it wasn't because that's when the match ended, but yeah, that's just a mistake.
Yeah. I really like the Past early game that you did, Shmolo and Scotty.
Yeah.
That
Thanks.
was really
I
interesting.
thought there are so many deepness goals and also Trampas with the stations, Hive Knight, like all those synergies. Um, but I thought it would be faster. Like we were losing a lot of time. Like first to all the Weaver song plus Mask Maker. Like it took longer through the rooms than I expected. Like that was yeah. And also then like through City we left our bench at Deep Nest. But then it looked like from Sly you have to go back, from Lem you have to walk back. I don't know if it was worth in the end. But yeah, I also thought that there are so many deepness goals. Yeah. Also
Yeah.
Nosk, you have the tram, so you can go there faster. I don't know. Yeah.
I had the same thought at the beginning. I was considering going early Deepness, but I thought Dark Deepness is so scary that, and none of the goals synergized who well to warrant that.
We
Yeah,
didn't
that's
do
right. You
dark
guys,
deepness.
Yeah, I didn't do a single dark room.
Oh, well, I guess well, early Deepness as a whole, I suppose.
Yeah.
How soon did you decide on your lines, I guess? BLTR and row 4?
Um. Well, to be honest, I only spotted it after picking up the love key. Yeah.
Mm.
That was
Really?
kind of stupid. Yeah. Then I saw,
That's
oh,
the
there's just
same for
one goal
me.
left. Okay, let's do
Yeah,
it.
initially we were gonna go to dash slash. Like you might have been confused why I quit out, why I like warped again after leaving King Station there, and it was because yeah, because we remembered that I just want to remember that I could go to Hive Knight and
That
win.
was a bit stupid, but I was so like I was trying to block row 4 and I was putting all my thought into that if Lurian blocking or picking up the love key blocking is faster or safer, that I wasn't really looking at my own rows. I was just trying to block the row 4 and 5 and then look at the board again and do majority. I don't know. Um, yeah, I
that's
admit that
fair.
it was just lucky. Um,
I noticed row 4 when I picked up C dash. I was genuinely like, after, as soon as I picked up C dash, I had no idea what I wanted to do. There were so many things and it wasn't really
yeah,
clear. And then I thought maybe we can get a lot of progress on row 4 without them knowing. So we got Dream Nail, and then we got last game, which also gives us wings. And then we marked 3 goals really fast. So I think the play was alright, just a bit off on the decision making.
Why
Yeah,
Lostkin? Like, where
I
do
think
you need Lostkin?
For Essence to get
Paylor.
2 Paylor.
yeah.
And
Ah, okay.
also,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, we got the base in Paylor and then the other 300
Yeah.
Essence Paylor.
I think I don't know. It was a hard situation to be in to block that line after seeing it so late, but also we didn't have queens. So I think
Ooh.
it was very hard to win that situation since both goals were left side related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the thinking around going any percent over Alyssa or Leverroot? There's so many Queen Station goals on this board. I'm just curious.
I didn't think that it was really worth it because I didn't think we were gonna really spend much time in Queen Station because well I didn't know earlier, but I kind of hoped that they would do early deepness, so I thought that deepness wouldn't be too worth like
Yeah.
on a gamble there, and I think it did pay off. Uh, just not enough, I suppose.
Yeah, that diagonal was super scary. If you guys had gotten Spell Twister Shaman Stone after Lem or something, you would have been in a really good spot, I feel like.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
consider that. I think if we don't take the last skin death, it might have been different. That was so unfortunate. Terrible.
It's a really hard
response.
fight, like without
Yeah.
Shade Soul.
I was getting bullied. He kept spawning them in the like bottom left corner, which is where I was kind of camping out. I just got like really really bad RNG on the spawns.
Yeah. It was very unfortunate that first fight. But played the second one quite well, I think.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there was a lot of impressive stuff. The right side rafters from June.
Goat.
True.
2 times in a row. He did
But
that
he
last
didn't
one too.
even do left side.
I just poked the elevator. Maybe I should look at left side.
Yeah, maybe you should learn left side. It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Both of you
yeah,
guys did
I
first
learned
try.
it once, but I don't remember anymore.
Both of you guys did first try Hive Knight, which was really nice as well.
I mean, well, sort of.
I mean, if it's the last goal on the board, like that sort of thing.
Yeah. Scotty, how do you feel about winning off of Hive Knight?
Yeah, peak actually. Yeah, this is potentially the greatest moment of all time in Binge history. I think.
This is
Unbiased.
scripted.
True.
True.
Scripted.
Yeah, very clear. I think.
I think it's funny. Both of us only saw the line when Love Key was marked. Like that's
Yeah.
just that's peak Bingy moments.
Invisible line.
Diagonal blindness.
Yeah, I guess the diagonal lines
Yes.
are harder to spot.
Yeah. Need to think about the diagonals in the next match. Like, that's why I first did the Zod deepness, because nothing can happen then with the diagonals. No, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, Scotty, would you say that Hive Knight is closer to the size of a horse or the size of a bee?
No, definitely the size of a bee. Hive Knight is a bee. I guess it could be. I guess you could. I don't think Hive Knight's a horse-sized bee, because then there's quite a few bucks that are bigger than Hive Knight. So like then False Knight is the size of a lion, or like.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I
Um,
don't think Hive Knight's a horse-sized bee.
well,
But it's a bee.
Maybe Hive Queen Vespa.
True.
Yeah.
It's a game
I
of
could see
bucks,
that.
so I think
Maybe.
everything is bee-sized.
Unfortunately, there's only one Vespa.
well.
What do you mean, unfortunate?
If nobody else has any other questions, I think we're good to wrap up.
All right, GG's all. It was a good game. Well played.
GG's. Well played.
GG's.
Thank you, Juan, for co-commentating with me, and thank you,
Exactly.
Kara, for being the tournament helper today.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Kara.
thanks.
Goats.
Thanks.
Be sure to join the Bingy Discord. and the schedule is on the HK Tournaments web app.